Hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your general read. What's that? I guess that's side of the count. All right. For the main part of your read, the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive oracle cards, the the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The magic? Okay. I didn't use the Witch's Tarot. I guess that would be more associated with that, but I already shuffled. These are going together. Same thing. Okay. All right. Now, I'm kind of getting, it's going to evolve. I feel like most of these readings tend to evolve. I don't really get an overall energy with this one. So I feel like it's evolving as it goes. When you first go into it, you do have the Six of Swords. And I feel like this is kind of like a past tense. This seems to be explaining how you got where you are. And like something has moved on. And I feel like this is a newfound freedom for you. And like this being in the past, I'm feeling like this is something about the past, saying that something moved on. Whether your choice or not, you do have a newfound freedom because of this. And that's what's bringing you to where you're kind of dealing with things now. Okay. Now, I'm getting, for most of you, this change, whatever's coming towards you hasn't happened yet. And I'm wondering what this is, because I'm not, like, it's a change in, like, of circumstances? No. Change in what? Residence? No. Change in something. There's a change in something, but I don't feel like it's like a way of life. I feel like there's something here it's changing, clearly. I mean, change in communication style? Communication. The change in the rate of communication. All right. I feel like we're like struggling to get in there. And I feel like that's part of like the person coming towards you. I don't feel like you're on good terms with them right now. And I just feel like you're uncomfortable at the very least with them. They seem to be coming back towards you. This is somebody from the past. Is this the same? I don't know. Somebody's coming back towards you, coming back into your life in a sense. But it's because this other situation moved on, whether your choice or not. Because that moved on, there's like this opening here. And it's a general read, so how this person fits in your life, that's kind of subjective. Somebody's coming back into your life, though. And I don't feel like you're on the best terms with this person. Which immediately makes me feel like this isn't really a romantic connection, or at least not one that you're looking to have a romantic connection with. How's that? I'm getting like, for some of you it's work-related, like somebody you've worked with before is coming back into the picture unexpectedly. Maybe not unexpectedly, but not really, you're not comfortable with it. I'm getting like this adversity energy, like this is not really, you're seeing it happen, and you're just, you're like, I could do without. And I'm also seeing this is in the other side, saying it's happening sooner than you think. This is happening sooner than you think. Now, even though this person's coming back towards you and you're not really comfortable, you're still handling it fairly well. You have the Six of Wands. You're not letting it hold you down. It's not like, you're not crying yourself to sleep about it or anything like that. It's just a little bit of uncomfortableness as you have to deal with it. You just do, and you keep going. I just feel like this, you could do without. I feel like that's the best way to say it. Like this person coming back into your life, you're like, I could do without. I could do without. Now, there's a history. Like, this is definitely somebody coming back into your life, especially when I'm seeing this next card on your side. Six of Cups. You're remembering why you don't really feel comfortable with this person. all the reasons that you don't really enjoy being around this person are they're seeming like the more you're dealing with them face to face for the most part, I feel like it's just revitalizing those memories, and I feel like you're not really liking this. But I'm not understanding if it's like, is this like enforcing or reinforcing, should I say, past. Something's coming forward, and the past is definitely playing on your mind. And I'm getting like there's something happening here where you're going through memories. But they're telling me it's not as negative as I'm painting it. So I feel like I have to like hold on for a minute and see what they're trying to say. Because they're telling me it's not as negative as I might think it is. Because they're just saying it is true. You first deal with this person and you're like, I could do without. But as it goes forward, there's memories coming forward. And yes, you do remember why you're uncomfortable. But you're also remembering why, you seem to have liked this person at one time. Is that correct? I'm getting a yes, but I'm getting like a reluctant yes. I am getting a reluctant yes here. In the sense of like, I feel like you're remembering why you like them, but you're also remembering that kind of fell away and you're not really wanting to do that again. But I feel like you're acknowledging like there's definitely good parts to this person. Things that you like. And on the other side, I feel like they have justice in the star. I feel like this other person, who originally you're like, I could do without, I feel like they are very happy to see you. They see a lot of value in you. And when they're dealing with you, they like the idea of, coming back into your life. However that's fitting, the other side, like, they're feeling like this is a second chance, or some of them I feel like are viewing this as a way to correct or deal with the past and maybe patch up old wounds. They have hope for that too. The star card, a lot of times for me anyway, speaks of hope. So I feel like they're feeling like this is a great opportunity to mend broken fences. And I'm getting at your side. On your side, you're feeling a little favorable towards them, but it's reluctant. You're just kind of like, I don't know if I should really. Like there's a reluctance to it. Even though you're remembering some good points, you're kind of like a little reluctant about it. Now, even though you're reluctant and you're still feeling those good points, and they're having hope, and they're happy, like this could be a chance to mend broken fences. What's happening between you is like, a lot of times, for me anyway, the Nine of Swords in this deck, especially the way this person is here, I view it a lot of times as regret. Careful, Chloe. Sit. Sit. My dog decided she wanted to be a part of your reading, so you're welcome. I'm getting there's some regret here between the two of you. How things... No! Chloe! Alright. She's never done that before. I think she just wanted my attention, so she pulled that cord. She's a smart one, I tell you. She knows how to get my attention. Alright, so there's some regret about how things passed on last time. Are we still in this energy? Yes, okay. I'm still feeling like between the two of you, there's definitely unresolved things. In a lot of you, I feel like it's very, like, things that happened in the past weren't acknowledged verbally. They just kind of happened and then were kind of moved on from. And that's one of the weird things about this situation, because it wasn't like there's a... I feel like things just happened and then they were just not talked about. Which I feel like makes this more difficult. Because it's almost like each side is looking at it in the way of, like, should I even acknowledge it? Should we even talk about it? Like, did the other person feel the way I felt about the situation? Are they even going to acknowledge it? I feel like that's what's going on between the two of you. Now, We have 2 cards going on your side. When it comes to this person, I feel the be assertive is definitely a stand your ground situation. And it's standing your ground about not... You don't want to get involved in that conversation. You've decided that that's not really appropriate for whatever reason. And I feel like you're sticking with that. I also feel like because it's coming through oracle cards, is this just where you're going to be, or is this like advice? Both. This is a good plan for now. For now. I feel like where you are in this situation, because it feels like the coming back together is relatively new, staying away from that conversation for now, and like, I feel like the be assertive is like, if the other person even tries to start that conversation, you're just kind of like, I don't really want to talk about that now, or you're just kind of moving on from it. I feel like that's the smarter thing to do, because it doesn't seem like it's really time for that. I feel like as time goes forward and how much you get involved with each other, if you really start getting involved with each other, you might want to bring that forward. But for now, because I'm not feeling like this is going to cement in again. Not like it was. And I feel like it could just cause an argument or just make things more uncomfortable than they really need to be. So the conversation, it doesn't seem like it's a good time for that conversation. Be assertive and not right now. Like, not right now is saying this, to bring that stuff up about the past, that's not a good idea. And the be assertive, if the other person kind of tries to do it, they're saying it's best to not. Because especially when I'm seeing in the future what happens with the two of you, I'm getting like this, the two of you go your separate ways again. I do see the two of you going your separate ways again. And the Five of Cups is kind of looking at it like a missed opportunity. But it's also kind of like a minor arcana, which makes me feel like it's not really like... I just feel like this wasn't going to stick around that long anyway. But why are you looking at it with the Five of Cups here? I do feel like there's feelings, like you like this person, they like you. But the situation's moving on before it really has enough time to honestly heal. Which I feel like that's why they're saying, like, it's not really the time for this conversation, because... I feel like you're going to go in your separate directions, and if you start to try to heal something, but then it's kind of like if you have a wound on your arm and you're cleaning it, and you're halfway, you're just starting to clean it, but then you walk away and just leave it there, like it's not going to heal it correctly. So you really have to clean it out, do what you got to do with it, dress it nicely. But the way I'm feeling this situation would play out is like you would just kind of like rip off the Band-Aid and like expose some of the raw material that needs to be cleaned out. Yet you wouldn't have time to really clean it out correctly and bandage it properly, if that makes sense. And which it could make it worse in the long run, because I don't feel like you're going to be around each other long enough to honestly create a healing situation. So I feel like that's the whole point why they're saying that conversation is not the right time for that, because I don't feel like you're going to be around each other or be able to be involved with each other enough to truly heal it. I feel like it could cause more damage than good because of the short time frame. I feel like being nice to each other and getting along, it has its own level of healing for now. It could set up a possibility later for more in-depth healing that's really going to like really heal things between you and this person. Good? Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.